James McFadden breaks through. Anthony Macri wins in the Midwest. We'll talk Dream at Eldora, including some notable entries and an update on Scott Bloomquist. Plus, why were there so few cars at Selinsgrove yesterday? Let's go. It's Monday, June 3rd. I'm Justin Fiedler. This is Dirt Tracker Daily presented by Kubota Genuine Parts. Are you ready to experience the ultimate in equipment solutions? Head to your nearest Kubota dealer today and discover a world of top quality products, expert advice, and exceptional service. From tractors to utility vehicles, Kubota offers a wide range of reliable options to help you get the job done. And it doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or a weekend warrior, their friendly team is there to guide you towards the perfect solution for all of your needs. Don't wait any longer. Visit a Kubota dealer now and let them help you find exactly the right piece of equipment. And don't forget as well, the Kubota Orange Days sales event is ongoing. So when you visit your local dealer to demo tractors, mowers, and utility vehicles, you can take advantage of competitive financing offers and on-site coupons. There are more than 1,000 dealers nationwide, so no doubt there is one near you. You can find your local dealer now in the My Kubota app or visit KubotaUSA.com. A Kubota High Limit Sprint Cars at Butler Motor Speedway last night. This was a makeup from the Saturday show that got rained out. Looking at the box score, you'd see James McFadden led all 30 laps from the pole and make all sorts of assumptions, but this was a pretty good race. McFadden was under pressure from a cast of characters throughout, including Tyler Courtney, Justin Peck, and Brad Sweet. And at the line, 63 thousandths of a second between McFadden and Sweet for the victory. It was high limit win number 1 for J-Mac and the Roth 83 squad, and I think an important one for their season. This win came after 3 straight finishes outside the top 10, and that included a flip back on Friday at Lawrenceburg. They did bounce back to finish 13th in that one. As we keep an eye on the charter teams with high limit this season, Rico Abreu has that final spot at the moment, but 5 teams are within 100 points of that 5th position, and McFadden and Roth are right in the mix here. Justin Peck also back in the top 5 last night after his own 3-race stretch of double-digit finishes. Sweet extended his championship lead just a tad. The gap back to Sunshine now 16 points. High Limit teams are off today with the midweek series continuing tomorrow night at Davenport for another $20,000 to win show. One other note, Tony LaPorta spent some time in the treehouse/tree stand at Butler off the backstretch last night on the Flow broadcast. It reminded me of that booth overlooking Turn 3 at Volusia. Super fun stuff like this. What other crazy seating or vantage points are there at racetracks around the country? Drop me a comment if there's something fun like that at your track, maybe something you've experienced similar to that. Other Sunday winners around the country included Anthony Macri at Huset. He inherited the lead when there was heartbreak for early leader Emerson Axum. Brooke Tatnall's machine ended up disabled in Turn 3, and Axum was collected. Big contact there that ended Axum's night, and what could have been a strong chance at a win. Macri led the rest of the way for the victory. Macri and the 39M team currently on a Midwest trip that will last most of the month of June. They'll hit high-limit races over the next few weeks before going to Knoxville and Huset's with the Outlaws for the big money. Remember that Huset show, the big couple $100,000 to win for the High Bank Nationals. At Selinsgrove, Danny Dietrich picked up win number 6 on the season. He topped Lucas Wolf and TJ Stutz. A bit of a shock to only see 14 cars in attendance there on a Sunday with very little competition in the area. 14 410 sprint cars was the smallest car count I could find for a show at Selinsgrove going back something like 10 seasons. Their average in 2023 was 23.8 cars per night. I was told there was weather in the area, so that may have been a factor, but not sure what's up there. I had a bunch of you guys send me messages about this one, so I wanted to address this today. Selinsgrove, though, has a busy next several weeks with the Super Dirt Car Series there later this week, and then upcoming events for the Appalachian Late Model Speed Week and PA Speed Week in early July. Also from Sunday, Brandon Overton, a Southern All-Stars winner at Cochran Motor Speedway in Georgia. He topped Dalton Cook and Sam Seawright for $7,500. Later this week, the attention for the Dirt Late Model community shifts to Eldora Speedway with the 30th Dirt Late Model Dream on tap. $100,000 to win on Saturday, plus $25,000 to win prelims Thursday and Friday, along with $20,000 to win on Wednesday with the Flow Racing Night in America series. Lots of money available at Eldora this week. The Dream main event on Saturday also pays $6,000 just to start. Things are a little different this time around with the format of prelim nights, as instead of each of them featuring dual split field programs for the whole field, now everyone only runs a single prelim night. So half are going to run Thursday and half are going to run Friday. And those prelim night entry lists are out as of yesterday. They can be found on the Eldora social media channels and also EldoraSpeedway.com. We've also got them right here. Thursday features Ricky Thornton Jr., Bobby Pierce, Brandon Overton, Tim McCready, Hudson O'Neal, Chris Madden, Chris Ferguson, and obviously a whole lot more. And then Friday's group includes Brandon Shepard, Jimmy Owens, Billy Moyer Sr. back in a Dirt Late Model Crown Jewel, Devin Moran, Dale McDowell, Mike Marlar, Nick Hoffman, and Jonathan Davenport, among many others. Saturday's heats will be lined up via points earned on Thursday and Friday, with things pretty standard for Eldora from there. A couple of interesting notes as well from the Eldora entry list. First, as expected, Hudson O'Neal is driving for Kevin Rumley this week. We talked yesterday about O'Neal winning the Ironman show at Atomic on Saturday night. That was not in his own car, but instead a Longhorn out of Rumley's shop. Atomic, a shakedown clearly here before the pairing goes to Eldora, and it went about as well as it could have. Late last week on the Thursday Daily, I spotlighted Kyle Larson's comments about his dirt late model future, and with him stepping back a bit, it's not stopping Rumley here from staying busy with O'Neal. Don't forget that Rumley's car won the Dirt Track World Championship at Eldora last season with Brandon Shepard. O'Neal, I think, still adjusting to Longhorn life after leaving Rocket House car, but he could be a factor this week with the way things have gone here lately for Rumley. We will also see the return of Scott Bloomquist to Eldora. He hasn't raced a late model since that big Hunt the Front crash at Ultimate Motorsports Park, and his last trip to Eldora was for the World 100 in 2022. He's got a new car put together, and the entry list shows Terry Wolfensberger as the owner, not Florida car owner Devin Jones, who Bloomquist had been racing with. Bloomer was at Mississippi Thunder this past weekend driving a modified for the XR Big Deal, but was a non-factor there all weekend. There are photos and videos floating around of him shaking down his new late model at Mississippi Thunder after modified action was complete. The car does have a different wrap than the one he had been running. Bobby Pierce also got some laps in at MTS over the weekend. We'll see what Bloomer can do this week in his return to Eldora. That last World 100 resulted in a 23rd place finish, and he's an 8-time winner of the Dream, with the last one of those coming in 2018. I also saw that Cory Hedgecock is listed in the 36 V4 Viper Motorsports. Viper has been fielding cars for Tyler Clem, but Clem is not entered for the Dream this week. Cars will be on track on Wednesday at Eldora. That's it for the Daily Show today. I do have a new issue of the Slider to send this week, so if you want some free content delivered right to your email inbox, head over to DIRTRACKR.com/theslider and sign up. You can also view all of the past issues there as well. Plenty of great reading from all sorts of dirt racing writers. I hope you guys have a great Monday out there. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.